Hello student, welcome back. I am Himlata Sharma. In previous video you learned about nutrition and today I am going to explain about mode of nutrition. You know, all living organisms require food. The way in which consume food or the mode of nutrition is different. So we can divide mode of nutrition into two categories. First one is autotrophic and second one is heterotrophic. We can say mode of nutrition is also called feeding method. So this can be divided into two, autotrophic and heterotrophic nutrition. Autotrophic nutrition, the term autotrophs is derived from two Greek words, auto means self and trophs means nourishment. So instead of obtaining their food from other organisms, plants prepare their food themselves by using substances. So we can say the mode of nutrition in which an organism prepares its own food from simple raw material is called autotrophic nutrition. In other way, we see heterotrophic. So accordingly, derive two Greek words, hetero means other and troph means nourishment. So an organism, they can't make their food own self and depend on other organism for their food is called heterotrophic organism and mode of nutrition is called heterotrophic nutrition. The example is human beings and animals. So those type of organism which totally depend on the autotrophs, and autotrophs is also called producer. Since they are able to make their food own self, that is why they called producers. And these can further be divided into two categories. First one is photoautotrophs and second one is chemoautotrophs. And photoautotrophs are those which perform photosynthesis in the presence of sunlight to manufacture food is called phototroph producer. And in other way, chemotrophs are those which perform chemosynthesis and that synthesize chemicals. By using chemical, they make their food. And here we can take example green plants and algae. These are the example of photosynthesis because they use light for making their food. And here in chemosynthesis, the plant use some chemicals and make their food by using this, and they present in a deep sea water. Now basic understanding arise here. The sun is a ultimate source of a light, ultimate source of a energy. So what would happen if there is no sunlight? Question is arise here, what would happen if there is no sunlight? So means is if there is no sunlight, so the plant and heterotrophs, they totally depend to each other. They can't get their food because you know autotrophs make their food own self by using sunlight. And heterotrophs is totally depend on autotrophs. So without sunlight, autotrophic organism can't make food themselves, and heterotrophs which are totally dependent on autotrophs, they can't get food from autotrophs also. So if there would be no production of food by autotrophs, so there would be no survival of heterotrophs as well as autotrophs. So we can say sun is ultimate source of food. So now we can ask other questions also. Where the food factories of plants are located? Interesting question. And next, is food made in all part of a plant or only in certain parts? And other, how plants obtain the raw material from the surroundings and how do they transport them to the food factory of the plant? So for getting these answers, you have to learn about the food making process of plant, and this food making process of plant is called photosynthesis. We will discuss it in another lecture. Thank you.